Located at 1900 Marshall Street, northeast in Minneapolis, Minnesota, Gramma B's was opened in 1979 by entrepreneur 31-year-old Tony Benincasa. Gramma B started as a bustling bar, primarily serving the local softball community, particularly in the 1980s when Tony Benincasa sponsored numerous teams throughout Minnesota. His vision was to make his establishment the go-to spot for post-game gatherings, and it largely succeeded. Shortly after its grand opening, Gramma B's transformed into a popular hotspot, with its parking lot frequently full to capacity and cars stretching along Marshall Street. Due to its consistent popularity, on occasion, the doors had to be temporarily closed to manage the enthusiastic crowds. In the early 1980s, Ed Sharkey, a former professional wrestler, found himself bartending at Gramma B's. During his time there, a group of young bouncers caught his attention. To illustrate the imposing presence of these bouncers, even someone as substantial as Rick Rude, standing at 6'3", weighing 235 pounds, was overshadowed by several others, including Joe Laurinaitis, Michael Hegstrand, Barry Darsow, and John Nord. Laurinaitis later reminisced that Gramma B's, frequented by bikers, was far from being your typical friendly neighborhood bar. Sharkey, a former AWA wrestler from the 1960s, made a pivotal decision in 1982 to launch his own wrestling promotion named Pro Wrestling America. To bolster his roster, he recruited the bouncers from Gramma B's and established a training facility in the basement of a church. It was there that he honed the talents of individuals such as Rick Rude, Laurinaitis, Hegstrand, and Darsow, molding them into professional wrestlers. Laurinaitis, known as Animal, and Hegstrand, known as Hawk, would eventually join forces and create the legendary tag team known as the Road Warriors. Rick, on the other hand, would adopt the persona of ravishing Rick Rude, while John Nord would go to wrestle in the WWF as a berserker. As for Darsow, he would rise to fame as Smash, forming one half of the iconic tag team Demolition. Along with numerous wrestlers who received training from Sharkey, notable names also included Scott Steiner, Sean Waltman, and Jerry Lynn. Gramma B's had to shut its doors in 1984 due to its inability to meet tax obligations. The former owner, Tony Benincasa, passed away in 2010 after battling leukemia. The location as of 2023 is the home of Psycho Susie's Retro Tiki Bar.